shave your pits. Ooh.
Yeah, look at
A
that.
lot of that.
Here.
Oh, wait. What's happening?
What? In more ways.
Huh.
Are we...
I don't know if that... I'm sure it was on.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's Gleaner Day.
Yeah. Shaving. Shave your sweater pits day.
Nice. It
National
looks a lot
Shave
better.
Your Sweater Pits. How about that?
Yeah, that looks good. Cool.
Here, better
Yeah.
do the other
Okay.
side. I haven't worn my sweater enough for that to
Yeah,
happen.
yours is... This sweater is an oldie but a goodie.
Do you want the thing down a little bit farther?
What happened?
Do you want the video down like a little farther?
I don't know. Do we?
Good morning.
I think not.
Do you think you're good?
We don't need to look like buffoons.
We do, many times.
This works so well, you guys. Do you have a gleaner? Look at that. Ooh, God. Yeah, nice little shaver. You get 3 different blades. It comes off like a snap. Then there's the bonus lint side.
Oh yeah, it has
And-
like 3 blades. Honestly, we probably use that one mostly.
Right.
Here,
So
let me do
yeah,
your elbow over here.
I was noticing that this sweater is a little raggedy looking.
But
so,
you know, it doesn't look like it on screen though.
all the little arm pills. But yeah, so Gleaner, yeah, there's some
Yeah.
stuff's coming
Yeah.
off.
Mhm.
Okay. So Gleaners, we've had them forever.
Yep. It was
They're
like
here.
one of our funner videos. I remember when
Yeah.
we were.
Back in the day when Instagram was more fun, to be honest. Yeah, that was one of our early videos, and we got a lot of
We
like
had like
looks
that
and-
little like mini ironing board. Where is that?
I think I might have taken it to my house because it ripped
Oh,
or
Huh.
something.
but it
Or
was
maybe
cute.
it's in the basement.
Little mini
Yeah.
one.
And we did we were like, it was laundry day.
Oh, I don't have my computer.
So Gleaners are great. It's a Canadian company.
Keep talking.
We sell them. You know, occasionally, but they're here. In case you don't know, they have repackaged things. They're fun. It's a good product. I don't know that they've changed much over the years at all for these, so that means it's a good one. And then the Gleaner company also does these sweat bags that are designed to hold like a wet dry, like a swimsuit or something, wet dry thing. But we like them for project bags too because the smooth nylon doesn't catch your yarn at all. There's no Velcro to catch your project. You can unsnap, hook it on whatever. I don't think we've talked about these since we've got them. They have some really cute retro prints.
I know.
Like
I swear to God, I had some pillowcases in this print when I was young.
This is Granny Squares, and then this one is knitting. Do you see any beautiful cables there? Look at that.
Yeah,
Pretty.
one of our customers actually works outside, and I said, "You need one of these." I mean, it's a wet dry bag, so it's got like a thing
to hold her knitting on days like this? It is
yeah,
snowing
or
today.
you know, just to have in her car.
Look at how
because-
beautiful the seams are, you guys. It's the French fold seam.
You mean the one that somebody thought I
Impressive.
made on another project?
Nice. Okay.
Anyway, yeah. So these are some fun little project bags, and they'd be nice to just like store something in there while it's waiting to get done. So whether it's wet, dry, or not, I don't think it really makes
Yeah.
a difference.
But also, you could use it, you know, as part of your gym bag situation,
Yep,
and let everyone know at the gym that you're a knitter.
you're a knitter or a crocheter or both.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, or
So
just
that's
totally
that.
into mid-century modern. Okay.
Gleaners. Yeah.
Okay.
Yay. Yay, yay.
Oh,
What else
so
are we going to talk about? First of all,
your dog ripping up stuff in your
the
garage.
dog's continuing to settle in, and last night Mike and I were both at this thing at the Lincoln Center, and then we were hungry, so he was on his own for about 3 hours, and we've left him unattended in the garage before, but last night when we got home, Mike opened the door. He's like, "What did you do?"
He said they don't hear us very well. I don't know what to do about that, but let me
Okay.
change the volume. Sorry there, just to see if that makes any
Doggy
difference.
had a field day with like the recycle bin in the garage. Mike said I think he might have eaten half of a beer can.
Well, no beer in it, right?
He like dribbles. I think he kind of likes the taste of beer.
Huh.
And then Mike's like, okay, that's it. I'm getting him some gummies.
Some gummies. There is some gummy.
Yeah.
There are things available. Hello,
Oh,
everybody.
anyway, I said I think he probably should just be going in his crate in the future if we're not home. So that is where he is now. And he was crying when he did it when I put him in there this morning. He's kind of manipulative of me, I think.
We got a little text from somebody,
Okay.
Michelle, who's one of our watchers.
Uh-huh.
Good morning. Friday night was very active here with 2 tornadoes
Oh.
touching ground only 4 miles from our home.
Yikes.
Michelle, where are you from?
Probably Oklahoma,
Yeah.
Arkansas. I don't know. There was definitely huge storm situation through and like Kansas had this big huge pile up car flipping thing on the interstate because there was a dust storm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah. Our weather report today is that
Yep.
it is wet snow, which we need. So it's gonna turn to rain this afternoon. Yeah.
I think that's good because I really want to wear my new sweater.
Look at your new sweater.
And I needed bad weather to wear it.
Sweater
so
weather.
yeah, it would have been great for me to
Sean.
wear yesterday, but
St. Patty's Day.
yeah, look at the shoulders.
That's so
I
pretty.
really, really like it. I think it's
Gorgeous.
cute.
Cute.
It's the right length.
Cute and doable.
Yeah,
for
I love
everybody.
it.
Nice, really nice sweater. Another really nice Isabel Kramer design.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yay.
Okay, she says she's in Greenwood on the Mississippi, in the middle of the state by the Mississippi River.
Okay. Wow.
Okay,
Sorry.
well, we're sorry
Yeah,
about
that's
your
so
weather
scary.
conundrums.
I mean, that is super scary. There's
Yeah.
nothing, the weather is a force. So
It's a force
Mother
of
Nature is a force, and Mother Nature has lots to say, I think, on a regular basis.
Yes, she does.
So anyway,
What else is happening?
yeah. So Mr. Gibbs he's good. He has great moments and he has naughty moments and kind of everything in between. Still a nice addition to the household.
Oh,
but-
I know. You guys will all get used to each other, and he'll
Yeah.
be the cutest thing ever.
He is
And
cute.
I'm sorry.
This morning I caught him
that
in
took
the
it.
act of, so another thing that we have to figure out is what to do with our compost bucket.
Oh.
So we have that Swift buckets where they pick it up once a week. And, we moved it away out of the garage because he was going in there occasionally when we couldn't watch him, but now he's just going to have to go to his crate. Maybe that's the thing. It doesn't really matter if he goes to his crate. But
It doesn't,
anyway,
yeah.
I couldn't I always remembered move that thing in and out of the house and whatever. So I think ideally Mike needs to build a shelf or something in the garage so that it can be up because the dog is he is capable of stretching himself out to a pretty But anyway, maybe we need a lock on the thing. I don't know. Open to suggestions. But this morning I caught him in the act. Yesterday, I was getting ready. Mr. Gibbs was on his own, and he was nice and quiet. Anyway, downstairs I went, and he had gotten into that compost bucket, which has a lid on it, and it was in the kitchen, and he had there was crusty brown sugar was what he went after, and maybe eggshells.
I would have gone after the brown sugar too.
So that was a mess. And then this morning, after the fact, I'm going to say they did it on purpose because I caught him in the act again, getting in there, and I don't think I've ever caught him and been really use my naughty voice
Your
with
mom
him.
voice, yeah.
Yeah, and he was like they do that head thing. So anyway, then I moved it.
Well,
and put it away.
okay, so you kind of went over it very quickly about what he got
I like your
into.
earrings.
Oh, thank you.
Good tea.
But what is a Swift bucket?
Oh, Swift Buckets is a local company. It's called Swift Buckets because they have these. It's just like a regular 5-gallon bucket with a lid that they provide you, and then it has this compostable liner in it. So you put your kitchen compost in there. They have a list of what you can put in there. And then once a week they come and pick it up. And then they have this giant compost thing, and they are, I think you can go to their place or something and get actual compost. Maybe they're delivering it to local greenhouses. I don't know.
Huh.
And then they also, once a year, will drop off this compost tea,
Compost tea.
which is like this
like
heavy
something that you
duty
put
fertilizer.
in the compost. Okay.
No, this like concentrated fertilizer.
They drop that off to you.
Yeah.
Well, what are you doing with it?
Well, we used it like Mike was planting some trees and stuff.
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
dilute this and put it, it's like planting
Oh,
fertilizer stuff, all
okay.
natural, whatever. Anyway, I don't know that they provide the service all over town because they're located on the west side, maybe in Laurel, and so I'm not sure that. But it's a nice service, and
and they
honestly,
pick up like once a month,
once a week.
once a week. Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, that saves quite a bit on our our trash doesn't get stinky, is what happens. Because you
Right.
put your food scraps in your
Right.
garbage. I don't think you could put like meat bones and stuff in it. I'm
no,
not sure,
I
but
don't think you can put any
and I don't
like protein
fix
like
a
that.
lot of meat, but you can put all kinds of. Well, anyway, definitely our trash doesn't get stinky.
Oh, well, that's good.
Because
You're taking out the smelly stuff for
Yeah,
one thing. So
it's
yeah.
yeah. So
Well, that is
anywho.
good. That is really good.
yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that. And then I lost my train of thought. We're going to talk about we have got a class coming up on Saturday that has openings, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some new yarn. And we want to put in a plug. If you have any leftover green yarn in your stash, we would love to have it, and we will put it outside in our planter.
So it's really
We're not
funny.
planting
So,
yarn.
yeah, you did that while I was gone, and I'm like,
Mhm.
what is she doing? Is there going to be yarn all over the neighborhood? But we actually have a video of somebody, a man, taking 2 balls of yarn out of it, and like he was pondering them quite like
I've observed some fun. So yeah,
pondering, kind of singing, "Do I want this?" And he's like, "I'll take both." And then he walked away.
so our planter had
Christmas.
aging greenery in it that was looking really bad. And then the St. Patrick's Day parade was Saturday. I'm like, we have got to, spruce up our look here. So I pulled out the green stuff, and then I'm like, oh, everyone likes to use that as a garbage can, sometimes even when there is stuff in there. So anyway, I knew that it would be very tempting. So pondering. I had a few things going. I thought, well, let me put some leftover yarn in there but then I thought, no, I'm going to make a nest. So I put like our yarn scraps in
that's
there
where all
first.
that went. Yeah, I forgot.
Just to cover up the dirt. And then it was like I laid a nest with yarn.
So you laid some eggs.
And so for a while on Friday, I mean, a lot of people were like walking by and smiling and looking, so that was fun. And then a couple people were picking it up, and I'm like, I don't care if people take it because
There's not really a sign out there like take
no,
what
there
you
is
want.
no sign, and so I think the assumption is kind of funny too. But yeah, so little by little, some of it has disappeared. If you have some leftover, and I think we've gone through all of our green yarn downstairs. I think it was like St. Patrick's Day.
Right.
Was the thought.
Right. It'd be fun to do just like
I think let's keep it sort of, let's
Like
keep
color
it springy.
themed.
Let's keep it
Yeah.
like egg situation, okay? Like pastels or whatever.
right.
And then, yeah, it's been cute. So anyway, yeah, we would love to, if, everyone has some leftovers, and I think
Yep.
it's nice to share.
I have leftovers of
in
these
our way.
green yarns at home.
Pretty.
So that's what this is. This
Manchalope
and
Gorgeous.
this
together.
So, yep.
So what is this color called?
It's called Campo de Mapo.
It's Spanish.
Yep, sorry. You think
Okay.
and there's another one called Verde, which this one looks Verde to me, but yeah, I'm not sure where that came from. So,
Well, we don't.
Yep.
We're not Spanish
Okay.
speakers.
all right. Okay.
Okay.
What else? Let's talk about our class.
Okay, the class
Yeah.
is for the felted pouches, and it is taught by our friend Sarah, and these are super cute.
And I'm gonna say they're pretty easy, but if you are a newer knitter and you already know how to cast on knit and purl. This is a great, so usually I have my hat class, but this is actually a great one instead of my hat class because you still are going to learn how to knit in the round, but then you get to like make this really cool bag.
So it's perfect. It's a perfect kind of next level class. You will be making some yarn overs on purpose, like
Yes,
not
so on accident.
not like you'll be following directions
Which
to actually
I don't have
do
in my
that.
class, but
So that's
is pretty cute.
a bonus.
Yep.
You're knitting in the round, and then you are decreasing at the top, and then you'll get the bonus felting stuff.
Yep.
Which is really fun. It's like an art project / science experiment.
And they will felt. Like I've had people like freak out after the first wash, and I say, do it again, keep doing it because it will eventually. So these are starting out really big. I mean, potentially, this one started out this big, and so that means this one probably started out this big, probably. So it's the magic of felting. So it's like the thing you want to do it on purpose, whereas you felted that really pretty sweater that you had that your grandma made you, and now it's a Barbie doll outfit. So that was an accident, but these are on purpose. So
we had these on display before the holidays, and they were like well received. A lot of people, oh, I'm gonna make these for gifts.
yeah.
So super fun.
And she said, they're obviously great for holding things, and I've had some people that are really into like D&D, and they like these smaller bags. They can hold their dice and bring it to their game night and stuff. So I should probably make one for Jasper.
Sarah's gonna she's a really creative soul, so she has all the fun ideas for what to do for your
straps,
closures.
Yeah.
So anyway,
so we've got
4 spots.
Yeah, 4 spots left. Okay. So
it
won't
Saturday,
be
this Saturday,
overwhelming
and
for
next
sure.
Saturday.
Yep.
And everyone loves a class with Sarah. So anyway, if you're not interested in the bag, but you're ready for like a next level class too, just take it and then give someone the bag. You don't have to keep it.
Right.
But
the nice thing about the felting, that if you do make a boo-boo, it will not show.
Totally bonus.
Right.
Yeah, nice. Because if you make a mistake, who cares? It's going to be felted out.
Sue, do you remember the name of your sweater? It's the main squeeze.
Main squeeze.
Yeah. Remember when we banged out your main squeeze?
Bang it out, the main squeeze. That was years ago with Modern Daily Knitting.
Yep. So main squeeze. I'm wearing the Sean's, which is newly released. You guys can get those patterns online.
Main squeeze is part of a field guide, so you get like 3 or 4 patterns in that.
Right.
It's that download.
Yep.
It's not an individual, but it's not that expensive. So, okay.
Okay.
Fun. So there's a new pattern release that we don't always talk about Andrea Mowry's patterns because we don't really need to.
She already gets a lot of love. But this was, I noticed recently we were walking by a couple of the shops downtown, and they were featuring these cropped little sweaters or jackets, and I'm like, that's cute. I think we're going to see that. And
Here we go.
did. So this is called the DRK Everyday Cardigan, and I think it's kind of cute.
It is
really
cute. Her patterns are generally quite cute. This one we were really excited to see. She used Mountain Meadow wool yarn. They're sport weight. It's a marled. And there are kits available directly from Mountain Meadow.
I didn't look at the pattern really close.
It's sport weight on a size 5 needle is what
so
she suggests.
it's single strand. I like, if you can kind of see the raglan on that, I kind of like that.
Her description or her email was saying, she's written it to be knit either to be worn reversible. If you wanted to do some tweaks in that.
Is it steeked?
She
probably knit it reversible.
She knit it, and then she said she really liked when she was weaving in the ends. She liked the way it looked on the other side, so she tweaked the pattern in a rewrite to allow you to knit it probably so that you can weave in your ends on the other side or
Oh,
something.
I gotcha.
Her directions are like very thorough. That
Right.
is one thing I've
Yeah.
noticed.
So that is
yeah.
a really brand new pattern, totally.
Okay, if
So-
you wanted to support your local yarn bar,
Right.
and get some yarn to make that sweater, we think this yarn would be really fun for it. It is Reti. It is Reti, not Reti. It is
They
Reti.
are sport weight. And honestly, the solids are beautiful. They're really soft, and I think you're
this would be-
using it with something right now.
I'm using it for the Bana that's
Right.
really in timeout
Right.
because of my arm.
Right.
Um,
but these are so subtle. The
This
colors
would be a stunning sweater.
Yeah, I mean they're really subtle. The way this one's probably a little more intense, but seriously, if you look close, there's some color there, but it's not going to overwhelm. And this pattern is pretty. There's not anything fancy in there, so a yarn like that would really hold its own, I think.
That would be quite nice.
Yeah.
This one, this gold has just some beautiful depth. It's
That-
really a
that's
beautiful
gorgeous. Yep.
yarn. It's a nice yarn. So that'd be
yeah.
a nice weight sweater too.
This is hiding in our alcove, but just ask us. We'll be happy to help you find it. But we do
Let me
have
see
some
this.
other gorgeous choices too, but in that area, sport weight wise.
Nice.
So this yarn is it's Reedy Light. So it's 100% merino wool. And these have about 177 yards in them, so they're a good length. There
It's
you go.
only $8.50 a skein.
I know, it's a great yarn.
Yeah, beautiful.
And we do have a sample of this, so you can see what it looks like, so.
So
Made up.
yeah, I am using this one with the boucle, and like there's just a little touch of pink in there. It's really, really pretty. So anyway, nice way to highlight that yarn.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's a nice new pattern release, and it's wonderful that she discovered Mountain Meadow wool right down in Buffalo,
right,
Wyoming.
yeah, 2.5
Neighbors.
hours away from us, guys.
Yeah. Okay. And then we took some yarn on, which one do we want to talk about next? Noro or this one?
Well, let's do Noro.
Okay.
Okay, because we don't really have any extra patterns.
Okay.
So if you've been in the store, you've probably seen our little Agnes Fest. So this is a fun little pattern. I did it, and I am not a crocheter. You just cannot classify me as one. But I did all the granny squares, and I did them actually out of this color actually. This is a Noro Tassagare, and every single one of these squares came out of this
Wow.
one ball. So this is about 400 yards. And then what I did is I grabbed a couple of skeins of Scout in the green, and then I edged each one of the grannies in that, and then all the ribbing is out of that. And seriously, that is not my forte, you guys, but I think it came out pretty good. And Noro just came out with some new colors, so we really wanted to show. And this one's pretty fun, and this is a great jewel toned one right here.
Pretty.
I just love that one skein, really. It's just great.
That's fun.
This one I love. It's got some neutrals, but then it also has some of these nice warm with, yeah, that's pretty. This
pretty.
one's definitely on the warm side, but still, I love every single one. Although this one's my favorite. I
Nice.
love this blue and green combo. I am just thoroughly in love with that. And yeah, that would make a really, really pretty one. So, so Noro does these giant, they kind of call them eggs. Tassagare is this one. So it's 60% wool, 20 silk, and 20 mohair. So it's super
Nice.
soft.
It is soft. Isn't someone collecting this for a crochet blanket, or is he getting the Ito?
I think he's getting Ito.
Okay.
But this would be
He
absolutely
did say
gorgeous.
that it is really fun to work with because of the color change.
I know. The things with these, it's like every row it looks different, and I mean honestly, every
in the
single
granny
square.
yeah, that's really cool. His gorgeous.
That's what I love about Noro is, and I recommend it for so many different projects, like people that like to do needle felting or like wool punching or whatever. You can divide these skeins up into a ton of colors, and suddenly you've got this giant palette that you know is going to look really good together. That's what I love about it too.
Yeah.
So
Gorgeous. And combining different ones also in like a giant granny square concept blanket is fun too. Or what if you did just some throw pillows with
oh,
lime?
well,
Yeah.
and if you actually look up the Lizard Ridge blanket, I made one out of Noro, and that pattern was actually made for Noro, for the length of like how long the color runs are in each one of these. So it's called the Lizard Ridge Afghan. So you should look it up.
That's a fun one.
Yeah, so I love that.
Not enough hours in the day. That's why we rely on all of you to share. And
If anybody
all the
looked on our
things.
story today, I just posted a picture of a start of a pattern, and I said I was going to show you it, and then I forgot it at home. But the yarn that I'm using is this, and I guess I'll tell you what it is. It's called, I'm doing a Sophie scarf. And
I saw this
it.
on Sunday, sent Linda a screenshot.
Right.
She's like, oh, I need a project.
Yeah. So they already have the little puffs in there.
That's
I
cute.
love that.
Too bad you didn't bring it. 'Cause
I
you're a
know.
cute
I'm
person.
so mad. I'll show you some more online. But
Okay.
anyway,
We took some new yarn on a field trip last week to the bridal shop, and
Yes.
watch for a reel soon about that because the yarn looked so beautiful.
It's just exquisite
with the wedding gowns
I know it.
and all the frou-frou that's involved at a bridal shop.
Yes, they were gorgeous. So it's a new yarn. It's called Gabrielle. And let me see. I have to get it really close for you guys to see how beautiful. Oh,
Is it showing up?
Yep, it sure
Good.
is.
Okay, very sparkly.
So this one's called, this one is Champagne.
So it's a cotton-rich boucle. The content is 49% cotton, 26% polyester, 24% polyamide,
Now
and
look close.
1% metallic
There's
fiber.
another little color in here. You can see it right here. This one's called Cream.
That is fun. It's showing up really well, the sparkle.
This one was called Blanc.
Did you show the pink?
Nope,
Ooh,
not yet.
Yeah. So, I mean, our natural inclination was wedding
Right.
or spring party, Easter. I mean, if you like to dress up at Easter time, this would be,
You
or
can
have
see
cute
the glitter
little,
on that. I love
little
it.
girls who have their very sweet little dresses.
Oh,
Does
this-
anyone do that anymore?
This totally is rose gold, you guys. Like, there's strands of gold sparkle in there. It's so pretty.
Okay,
And then,
so, but also, some people just want bling every day.
which
And
is
so
us,
you
really.
don't have to have a dress-up occasion to use this yarn. And the people at the wedding shop were slightly, they're like, oh, are you gonna sell stuff? I mean, we're like, no. We get people who, we have to explain that we do get people who come in and say, you know, I'm going to a summer party, or I'm invited to a wedding, and it's gonna be outside, and I need a wrap.
Yep.
So here you go. Just something just simple, like just a simple little scarf would be stunning because the yarn does the work. I don't think the sparkle's showing up as much.
Kind of have to get it pretty close so it can kind of see that.
But anyway, we did think that, and Alyssa got this black, and she's doing a James Watts pattern,
Oh,
the very
the
open mesh.
Oh yeah, that
long
looks
sleeve.
so cute.
Super fun.
Really
I
pretty.
think, and it's a long sleeve thing. She can layer it. It'll be very cute. And I think she said it's looking great with this.
Oh, good.
So-
I can't wait to see it.
I know Cindy got some. Anyway, we think there's all the, there are lots of ideas for.
This is the wrap it up. This would be incredible.
Carrying some mohair along with it would also be
Yes,
fun.
and so just a little hint of an idea. That would be exquisite. Wish I was getting married again.
This is really pretty. I mean, if you're planning, people are planning way out for weddings, so maybe you have a winter wedding, you know, add some mohair to this sparkle, and you're good to go.
You know,
Even this pink with this one. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
yeah,
ooh.
that's gorgeous.
Mhm.
You know, when I got my wedding dress, I didn't even try anything on. I had like the classic 80s
Mhm.
street length with the peplum, the puffy sleeves and the peplum around here. But I always regretted not trying things on. So
I don't know. Well, anyway, and I wore my mom's wedding dress that she made in 1968. And it was a Vogue pattern, but it was a sheath. It was that Vogue sheath, lace bodice, long sleeves. So we shortened it for me, and I got married at an estate place. You know, so it was like a garden party wedding. It wasn't, and it was. You know, I'm glad I did that. We didn't have any wedding dress shopping stress.
yeah, probably that. My wedding was classic really small town. Like you got married in the church.
Church basement for the reception.
Kind of. We ended up over at my parents' house. You know, Mom made the cake. She made all the food. It was fun though, but
yeah.
But I never got to wear anything like this.
No.
It wasn't quite that dramatic.
That anyway, but anything goes. And maybe, I mean, we've had 2 or 3 customers who've actually made their wedding dresses.
Right. So
knit or
it
crochet.
could potentially work.
So yeah, that could
at
be
least for part of it.
really, really lovely.
But aside
But it was
from
fun to
wedding
take it to the
gown-
wedding. Yeah, it was
Oh
fun
yes,
to take
and
it down
we
there.
will. We've got gorgeous pictures. There'll be
Yeah,
some
we
in
had
the
fun.
email this week.
Those ladies
plus-
probably thought we were kind of
Kinda crazy,
but anyway. So cute ideas though for just a quick top if you wanted to use this.
The outline tee, I
That's
think, would be
be
lovely
great.
for this. And it would actually, because of the little bit of glitter, it's going to be a little bit dressy if you want it to be. But style tip number 1, you could just wear it with a pair of cute jeans and do a little front tuck. It would be pretty sweet.
Accentuate your waist.
That's right.
Okay. And then this is Darling, this Castaway t-shirt from Elizabeth Smith Knits.
And it's already, the pattern itself is sort of textured, the yarn that she used. So it's
I
already
think that'd
got
be fun.
that.
That one
kind
is
of buried in there.
written for a size 6 needle. I might do it on a 7.
Yeah.
But it's bottom up,
So that
simple
would
roll
be
neck.
cute.
That's gonna really show off the yarn. Just that pattern. I think that's probably a nice basic to have in your repertoire. Our friend Katie from Katrinkles has many projects on that page on Ravelry that she's used, like just a variety of yarns.
Yeah, that's really cute.
She's done some stripes.
Style tip too.
Yeah.
Put it over a loose fitting dress.
Layer it on your
and
dresses.
then bam, you've got a great outfit to hang out in the summertime
I think
with.
that's how she designed it.
Sorry,
So,
we're being a little sarcastic, but style tips are always good.
style tips are appreciated. But
Yeah,
yes, that's
that's
a cute. That's very cute. And someone I saw in Ravelry did long sleeves. I think and someone had no sleeves. Elizabeth Smith patterns are
They're
really
pretty good.
nice.
They're
really nice
good.
patterns. They're easy to make your own. You know, that Ramona pullover and cardigan are great.
Yeah.
This, and I've done that soundtrack pullover. She's one of our customers who lives in Colorado said that, you know, that is a go-to designer for her.
Yeah. Well, I love
So
it
she's
too.
probably knit it. So anyway, that would be fun. I think any kind of simple top. The Cancun, the boxy lace Cancun thing.
Yes.
Again.
Which I think we need to maybe, you and I need to wear them. We both have them. We'll have to at least bring them
Or
to
maybe
work.
recreate it. It might be time. Mine is so old.
Well, mine is very boxy, like
It's
really
supposed to
big.
be.
But
It's called the
mine's
boxy.
boxier.
Oh, the boxier.
Mine's the boxiest.
Mine is long tunic length, and I might redo it now in a shorter length because at the time I mean, that's been probably 10 years ago that I
I
made
know.
that.
I know.
And, you know, the cropped look 10 years ago was like, oh my God.
right.
I mean, I think.
Well,
But now it's been around I mean, I think I'm a little more used to it, and I see its virtues sometimes
Right.
with certain things that you want to wear with it.
right.
So.
Mine, I modeled after Joji Locatelli's boxy something.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, it's wide,
Mm.
and I feel like, and long. So I feel like even cropped would actually not be bad for that. Still cropped.
I think
I mean wide, but
we need to research
and I
style
added
tips.
some sleeves. Yes,
Style tips on
we'll
the cropped.
keep doing the style
Because
tips.
also back, I think, I mean, not anything kind of goes.
Right.
And also, for people of a certain age, it's like, who the F cares? God, wear what
Well,
you want.
I
It's
guess
your body.
when I'm somewhere where it doesn't matter what I wear, but right now I've always cared about
Oh,
what, you know,
I
and
mean,
styles and
everyone.
stuff. So
But the tunic look, is that still a thing? Like the long tunics over leggings?
I think if you style things correctly, anything can work. It's just
Well, that's
it's
kinda just what we
doing
said, yeah.
accessorizing it correctly,
Mhm.
balancing out your top to your bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I personally do not like leggings. You will never see me wearing leggings. I might wear tights with a dress.
Mhm.
I'll never be wearing a tunic and leggings. That is just not me. So I just don't have the legs for that. Sorry.
Oh, funny. Leggings, it's an endless debate.
Someone said our volume is low today. I don't know why. We're doing things the same, but we'll make sure that we try to fix that
Oh,
by next
okay.
time. So,
Sorry.
and I think someone's trying to tell
Someone's
us it's
here.
time to open
No,
the
someone's
shop.
just calling.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Happy Tuesday.
anyway, you guys have a great week, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.